gentlemen, he is the problem child, Jake El Gallo! Oh! Making his entrance to the ring, the challenger, AJ Anthony Joshua!
MMA striking coach, man I've known for over 20 years. And our unofficial scorer, Sean Wheelock, gave the opening round to the returning legend.
The showdown between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua played out like a tense heavyweight saga, where every moment seemed to stretch with weight, and victory wasn't handed to anyone.
Oh, shit. 243.4. 243.4.
243.4 for Mr. Anthony Joshua. 243.4. I'm gonna need all media to scoot back this way, guys. All media, scoot back. Security, help me out.
There was nothing overdone, no showmanship, just the calm authority of a fighter at ease with his size, strength, and the pressure of expectation. At 243.4 pounds, Joshua appeared perfectly tuned for control and endurance. Heavy enough to assert dominance, yet steady enough to pace himself without forcing the action. It wasn't about making a spectacle. It was a clear signal that he was ready for serious work, understanding that at heavyweight, precision and balance are just as crucial as raw power.
216.6.
Absolutely dialed! You listen to me, brother! When the ring bells, I'm coming in there and I'm coming on his ass! You know who I are him! Let's go!
Right after the weigh-in made it clear this was a serious matchup, AJ grabbed the microphone and delivered a message. Don't mistake courtesy for weakness. Listening to him, it's obvious this isn't ego. It's seasoned experience speaking. He's not dismissing Jake. He's acknowledging the real danger in self-belief. AJ's message is straightforward. Underestimate someone who trusts themselves, and you've already handed them an opportunity. When he says, you're getting the full AJ, it's not hype. It's a professional warning wrapped in respect. No fluff, no hand-holding, no social media distractions. Just a heavyweight executing his craft the way heavyweights are meant to. What stands out is how AJ talks about it. Precise, deliberate, like a master at work rather than a braggart. Knockouts aren't luck. They're carefully constructed. And when he brings up integrity, that's a point some of Jake's fans might overlook. AJ isn't trying to be a villain or a hero. He's focused on doing his job the right way, because in boxing, shortcuts don't earn respect.
Gentlemen, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul!
Jake Paul stepped on the scale at 216 pounds, significantly lighter, more streamlined, and taut. He carried the air of a fighter who relied on conditioning and agility rather than sheer bulk. That weight spoke to his strategy, prioritizing movement, timing, and stamina over raw power, signaling a plan centered on outmaneuvering rather than overpowering his opponent.
I think this guy's deluded.
Nah. Look, an amateur coming into the game with no experience, he's taking on some good names. They may be old, they may be from different combats in terms of MMA and so on, but he's got in the ring at a decent level, fought Tommy Fury and so on, so he believes in himself. I take it seriously, I respect it.
Yeah, but their levels, come on AJ.
Weighed in at 216 pounds, Jake carried a lean, athletic frame, fully aware of the size difference, yet unshaken. His focus was on efficiency over mass and accuracy over intimidation. That gap in weight wasn't a flaw. It was a calculated risk, banking on conditioning, quickness, and self-belief to counter a much bigger opponent. Before the first bell, the numbers had already spoken. Two fighters, two approaches, sharing the same ring with contrasting visions of how the fight would play out.
And to be brutally honest, not many of them are rooting for you. Some have said to me, he's deluded. What would you say to them?
I know you got him picked. Like, that's what it is, you know? Of course, people don't believe in me. They don't see what I can do. They're not in the gym with me. So I don't blame them for having that opinion and thinking that this is a crazy fight for me. But I see something completely different that no one else sees, and they're going to get to see it in roughly 24 hours.
What would it mean if you pulled this off?
Yeah, when I win tomorrow, I mean, it's going to be an incredible moment, but at the same time, I know that it's coming. So I'll be very happy, and it'll, shock the world. People will, the world will be turned upside down. But at the same time, it'll just be proving myself right, and I will be the, face of boxing, the king of boxing, and just continue from there into more big fights.
In that ring, it's a dangerous place to be, and anything can happen. And you hope your opponent leaves the ring safely, but if they don't, you still have to go to bed at night knowing that you just done your job. It wasn't personal.
It is a big task, but if this fight were 14 months ago or whatever, however many months ago you had the belt, then when I win, it would have been me becoming the heavyweight champion of the world. So
you would have beat me for the belt.
And you claim you're better than Tyson, all these people. So, we'll see.
Even before the opening bell, the difference was clear at the scale, subtly foreshadowing the battle ahead. Anthony Joshua weighed in at 243.4 pounds, appearing sculpted, balanced, and ready. Not oversized for appearance, but shaped like a heavyweight who knows precisely how to sustain his body through 12 grueling rounds.
The fact that you've been Olympic champion, two-time world champion, are you going to have to carry him to make it a spectacle? Or is he going to get the full, AJ?
The full. I've never gone in there and knocked someone out within 10 seconds. There's a methodical process to knocking someone out. But if the opportunity presents itself, I'm not planning on carrying Jake for 1 second more than I have to.
And AJ, they want you to win by knockout. What do you make of that? People here in the States as well.
I love him. That's what we gotta do. That's what we're supposed to do. From the days of watching Mike, whether it's Foreman, Shavers, why do people love boxing? They don't love it from fighters that box 12 rounds and look great technically. They want to see people getting knocked out. It's just the game I'm in. People got to understand it. And I know people know where I'm coming from. Yeah, like, oh my God, he's so crazy. No, they want to see knockouts. I respect it. I love it.
Anthony Joshua, as we all know, never been down, amateur or pro. But there's some
it's all those a lazy jab. That's what you want. Those of silver.
Very loose to play a part in this.
Right from the first bell, Jake Paul moved with ease and self-assurance, light on his feet, throwing quick jabs, and working to dictate the pace to show he belonged. Joshua, in contrast, remained composed and upright, patient, letting the action come to him rather than forcing it.
Landing this jab right there that really knocked Jake back.
And we see that only one big shot, 2 points.
Yeah, this is the matching with the right hand. So a lot of focus on Joshua's as
we're playing a pretty busy pace.
Should hold the crowd like that. Traction, the glamorous. Looks in control, but up close as he tries the uppercut.
The opening rounds played out like a tactical duel, disguised as brute force. Jake moved around, feinting and probing to throw off Joshua's timing, while Joshua carefully gauged distance, reminding Jake just how confined the ring can feel against a veteran heavyweight. As the fight progressed, punches became more precise, clinches tested raw strength, and the tempo shifted into a battle of wits as much as of power.
Two.
Left hook there. And a rough ball out of there. Combination from Silva.
Oh!
Another jolting right hand sends Joshua down. Anthony Joshua floored and hurt here in the 6th round.
The audience held its breath each time Joshua rooted himself in the center of the ring, while Jake responded with grit, absorbing the pressure without breaking or backing down. By the middle rounds, the fight transformed into something more nuanced, less about ego, more about endurance, decision-making, and mental toughness. Neither fighter forced the action, neither wavered. And every exchange became a real-time battle of conviction versus experience.
Very loose to play a part in this.
Landing his jab right there that really knocked Jake back.
And we see that. Only one big shot, 2 points.
Yeah, the matching with a right hand. So a lot of focus on Joshua's as
They're fighting a pretty busy pace.
should hold the crowd like that. Traction, the glamorous looks in control of it up.
By the final rounds, every drop of sweat, every controlled breath, and sheer determination painted the picture. Both fighters leaned as much on mental focus as they did on raw strength. There were no showy moves, no wild swings, just calculated, sustained intensity. Ambition met the unforgiving reality of heavyweight boxing, electrifying the crowd. It wasn't one highlight that captured attention. It was the fight itself, posing a question only the ring could answer, keeping everyone glued to witness the outcome.